As a senior leader, you're setting a vision for your team or your organization, your vision of what you want to accomplish in the year ahead. But how do you get others to communicate it effectively? Maybe you're preparing for your annual sales kickoff and you've done a lot of work on determining what the value proposition of your product or service is. Now, how do you get your sales team to humanize the value proposition so that they can communicate it about it? You can communicate it about it effectively. In over 20 years of working with leaders, I have found that the more senior we become, the more of our time is spent communicating the messages of the organization so that others can cascade it down, so that clients can understand it. And I know you want to micromanage the message. Believe me, I am a recovering micromanager, and the ing in recovering is important because I'm not done yet. It is a lifelong process. But actually, micromanaging your message is going to work against you. You've got to let people personalize it. You can't just expect them to read from a script, especially if they're in a public-facing role. Let me give you an example. I'll never forget working with a group of executives who have this special public-facing aspect to their role where they're representing their organization to the community. They go to events and they speak on behalf of their organization. Some of them would share with me that they were handed talking points 2 days before the event from the comms team that had done a lot of really good work coming up with messaging. The challenge is, A, they got the talking points 2 days before. And B, these executives felt like they had to deliver just sticking to the script, delivering these talking points, and they were afraid they were going to sound like a talking head. And they were. So what did we do? We personalized the talking points. We started with my foundational question, which anyone who works with me knows I ask, why you? Which doesn't mean why are you qualified? It means why do you care about the work you do and the impact you have? And when was a time in your life where you saw that impact that made you care? And is there a story that you can share about that experience so that when you deliver your speech or presentation, you can start with that personal story and then you weave in the talking points, but you're not relying on the talking points. You're not scripted. So by distancing yourself from the talking points, you're actually making your organization closer to the community that you're speaking to. Let me say that again. By distancing yourself from the talking points, you're actually closing the distance between your organization and the community that you're speaking to because you become the conduit, humanizing the organization, personalizing the organization in order to connect more effectively with the people you're speaking to. So as you develop a vision for your organization or your team, give other people latitude to personalize the way they talk about it. And the impact will be greater trust in the organization, more employee satisfaction, because the people speaking about this are going to feel better about the experience, and a whole host of other benefits. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, subscribe to my YouTube channel, connect with me on LinkedIn, reach out through my website. I'd love to help you on your speaking journey. Thanks.